Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kai X Limitless, and we back with another one. And we got a clip of DJ Academics talking with Adam 22. DJ Academics is a big Drake head. I think he makes a couple of points about where we're at right now with the Kendrick Lamar Drake stuff. And I do think that Kendrick could have put himself in a weird position, right? In the Drake beef, a lot of things Kendrick says is, he's not a moral guy. He's not righteous and this and that. And I think that does make people want to tear Kendrick Lamar down. I think in that beef, that started people wanting to see, what kind of things does Kendrick Lamar have in his closet? What kind of skeletons is in Kendrick Lamar's closet so we can expose him.
Listen. Very unpopular opinion. Kendrick's whole thing with Drake was fueled by jealousy. Kendrick clearly wanted to be the man, which, by the way, right now, he is the man. This is what he always wanted. He wanted to be the guy who has the most, I'm not going to call it clout, but like the #1 rapper. And I do think if he drops an album now, he would outsell Drake if Drake dropped an album now. Okay, now you're #1. How do you play it? And this will gonna tell the true character of Kendrick. And as I said, man, listen, there is no Jesus on earth currently. So over time, the people will see something. They will see something that reveals his true color. It might just take a while.
When you try to virtue signal, you're basically inviting everybody to come poke holes in this persona that you've invented for yourself. So I feel like with Kendrick's next project, it's just going to be like held to such a crazy bar because so many people are paying attention to it and expecting certain things from him. And it's going to be blatantly obvious if he doesn't deliver. The same way that last song having like basically no impact, the lack of impact stood out so much because of how gigantic Not Like Us was. And it's almost like everybody forgot how this is a guy who just has not made a lot of songs that sound like Not Like Us.
And I guess that's just what comes with being the #1 guy in hip hop. Just like how Drake was #1 for 10 years straight and everybody was jealous of Drake. Everybody was waiting for him to fall off. When you're #1, there's going to be a growing audience of people who just are tired of seeing you win. And same thing that happened to Drake can happen to Kendrick Lamar. And I also want to know, what direction is Kendrick gonna go after this beef? I don't think that Kendrick is the same kind of artist as Drake. Drake is the kind of guy who wants to make music for the clubs. He wants to make music for the radio and different things like that. And Kendrick Lamar, at times, he doesn't make music for no club, but during the battle, he showed you that he can, So Kendrick Lamar does have the ability to make a club hit, a banger, a anthem like Not Like Us. But Kendrick also likes to give a lot of substance in his music, a lot of creativity and things like that. So he doesn't rush to put out music just to have some music going, and that's what Drake did, right? Drake is the kind of artist, he wants to stay relevant, so he's going to keep dropping music. He's always doing features, and that is why he became the top dog in terms of hip hop. Because somehow Drake was able to maintain some kind of quality. Drake has like almost 400 hit songs, something crazy like that. A lot of hit hooks he's written and he's delivered for a lot of artists. So Drake is being very consistent and very active for the past 10 years. And I doubt that we're going to see that same kind of activity from Kendrick because, he's just not that kind of artist. He's the kind of artist that will disappear for 5 years and then he pops back up with an album, He doesn't rush the process. So even right now, Kendrick has taken the throne of hip hop right now. He's won the culture over, but yet, he is not in a rush to put out any music or put out any features right now while his name is the hottest he's ever been. He's got the Super Bowl and everything. So I think Kendrick Lamar has the game in the palm of his hands right now. And the only thing that will stop Kendrick is him. If he goes on these crazy hiatus and he goes on this crazy thing where in today's day and age, it's out of sight, out of mind. What I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar is one of those guys where he doesn't do interviews, right? He doesn't do social media. If he's not dropping music, you can easily not see him, not hear from him. And how can you be the king of hip hop when nobody sees you for some years. You know, it don't work like that. So let me know what y'all think. You know, what y'all think the direction is gonna go with Kendrick Lamar being that top guy right now, you know, with his history of disappearing. You know, how long is that gonna last, right? So let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like the video, subscribe, and we gone.